Hey there, Yankees fans. It is that time of year again when the baseball world shifts into overdrive and every rumor, trade talk, and potential signing takes on a life of its own. The offseason is officially here, and the excitement surrounding New York's most storied franchise is absolutely palpable. Fans have been watching closely, analyzing every report, every whisper in the sports media, and every move made by rival teams, all to see what the Yankees front office has in store. It is no secret that the team has some gaps to fill, and the decisions made during this period could define not just the next season, but the trajectory of the team for years to come. From the moment free agency opened, speculation has been rampant. The Yankees, as always, have their eyes on multiple top-tier players, and there is a strong desire to secure talent that not only improves the roster, but send a message to the rest of the league. One of the most intriguing narratives has been the interest in stars from the New York Mets. While that rivalry is historic on the field, the possibility of pulling a top player from the other side of Queens adds another layer of drama and excitement. When looking at these potential acquisitions, it is clear that the Yankees are targeting more than just name recognition. They are aiming for players who bring power, consistency, and experience. Those who can contribute immediately and help address critical weaknesses on the roster. The first area of focus is the infield, particularly first base, where Pete Alonso has made waves. Alonso had an outstanding rebound season after a challenging year, showcasing his ability to hit for both power and average. With 38 home runs and an impressive number of doubles, he reminded everyone why he is considered one of the elite sluggers in the league. The Yankees have been linked to him not just because of his offensive capabilities, but also due to the opportunity to make a statement against a division rival. While some may debate his defensive limitations at first base, his durability cannot be overlooked, having played all 162 games in each of the past two seasons. Additionally, Alonso has demonstrated leadership qualities and the ability to thrive under pressure, traits that are invaluable in a clubhouse that is constantly seeking balance between veterans and emerging talent. Financially, the negotiations will not be simple. Alonso is seeking a contract that reflects his accomplishments, and while comparisons have been made to other top first baseman deals in recent years, the Yankees are known for navigating complex contracts to secure impact players. The decision to pursue him will require careful balancing of payroll, prospects, and long-term planning, but the upside is significant. Beyond first base, the Yankees are also eyeing improvements in the bullpen, recognizing that elite relief pitching can be the difference between a good team and a championship contender. Edwin Diaz has been a name frequently mentioned, and his performance in recent seasons has been nothing short of dominant. With a minuscule earned run average, high strikeout totals, and the ability to close games under pressure, he represents the kind of player that can solidify the back end of the roster. While Diaz may have preferences about where he plays, the Yankees' willingness to add another swing-and-miss arm speaks to their commitment to building a team capable of deep postseason runs. Adding a player of his caliber not only improves the overall pitching staff, but also provides a margin of safety in the high-stakes moments that define October baseball. Meanwhile, depth in the outfield remains a priority. Players like Cedric Mullins offer versatility, speed, and defensive skill, even if their offensive output may have been inconsistent in the previous season. For a team like the Yankees, having reliable depth options can mean the difference between enduring the grueling schedule of a Major League Baseball season with minimal injuries, derailing plans, or struggling due to lack of bench production. Mullins, as a left-handed hitter with above-average fielding abilities, could slot in as a fourth or fifth outfielder, providing both coverage and strategic options against opposing pitchers. These decisions are never easy, especially when balancing roster construction, budget constraints, and the dynamics of integrating new personalities into an established team culture. The front office must weigh not only talent, but also fit, chemistry, and the potential long-term impact of each acquisition. In addition, the Yankees have been strategic in their approach, recognizing the need to address holes while also planning for the future. Young players like Ben Rice offer exciting potential, and any moves made cannot compromise the development of these emerging stars. At the same time, The allure of proven veterans with a track record of success is undeniable, particularly when the goal is to compete immediately at the highest level. Free agency provides the perfect stage for this balancing act, and the Yankees are poised to take advantage of every opportunity. What makes this offseason particularly fascinating is the combination of aggressive moves and calculated patience. The team is not simply chasing headlines, but instead evaluating players who can make meaningful contributions. This approach mirrors the philosophy that has often characterized successful Yankees teams of the past, strategically assembling talent in a way that maximizes both performance and long-term sustainability. Fans are understandably excited, as each report of potential trades, signings, and options generates conversation, debate, and anticipation. The prospect of adding a top slugger from a rival team or bolstering the bullpen with a dominant closer injects energy into the fan base, creating expectations and hope for what is to come. The pressure is always high in New York, and the Yankees are a team that has historically thrived under such conditions. The city, the media, and the fans expect excellence, and every roster move is scrutinized with a lens of championship potential. This offseason, more than ever, demonstrates the delicate dance between ambition, practicality, and timing. The Yankee strategy encompasses a holistic view of the team, considering positional needs, depth, and the potential for high-impact signings. While individual player statistics provide a snapshot of performance, the broader picture involves integrating these talents into a cohesive unit capable of competing at the highest level over a long season. Every decision has implications, from the batting lineup to the rotation to the bullpen and bench. Beyond the numbers and statistics, there's also a focus on clubhouse culture and leadership. Bringing in players with winning experience, competitive drive, and professional maturity helps maintain the team's standards while also mentoring younger players. This mix of youth and experience has always been a hallmark of successful Yankees teams. As reports continue to surface about potential targets, each move must be evaluated not only on immediate impact, but also on how it shapes the identity of the team. The Yankees have a reputation for being proactive in free agency, exploring every avenue to add top talent, and this offseason appears to be no different. The combination of proven stars, emerging young players, and strategic acquisitions positions the team to be highly competitive. The stakes are high, the expectations are immense, and the narrative is unfolding with every passing day, giving fans plenty to discuss, anticipate, and dream about. The energy surrounding potential acquisitions like Pete Alonso, Edwin Diaz, and Cedric Mullins underscores the Yankees' commitment to excellence and their willingness to pursue bold moves. Continuing with the Yankees' offseason strategy, another key factor is evaluating the pitching staff beyond the high-profile free agents. While the focus often lands on star hitters or elite closers, the foundation of any successful team lies in the balance and depth of its rotation. Young arms who have shown flashes of brilliance during the regular season are being scrutinized for consistency, durability, and potential to step up when the pressure mounts. The front office has a delicate task, determining which pitchers are ready to take on starting roles and which can thrive in relief situations. The Yankees have historically been aggressive in adding multiple high-impact arms, ensuring that even if one injury occurs, the overall strength of the pitching staff remains formidable. This approach not only mitigates risk, but also allows the team to maintain a competitive edge throughout the long, grueling major league season. The potential addition of another power arm to the bullpen, alongside existing talents like Camilo Doval, would create a duo capable of shutting down opposing lineups late in games, providing flexibility and strategic options for the manager. Such moves are critical in a division where every win matters and playoff seeding can hinge on a single game. Beyond pitching, the Yankees are also closely monitoring infield depth, particularly the shortstop position. While young talents like Jose Caballero have the chance to step into starting roles, the organization is mindful of maintaining competition within the roster. This ensures that players remain sharp and motivated, fostering a culture where talent earns opportunity. Meanwhile, bringing back familiar faces like Amed Rosario could provide stability, leadership, and offensive contribution, reinforcing the idea that the Yankees' strategy blends both youth and experience. Outfield considerations remain equally complex. With players like Cody Bellinger expected to return, the team must carefully allocate playing time to left-handed hitters to maximize matchups and overall efficiency. Spencer Jones, Trent Gresham, and others create a dynamic where left-handed depth is strong, yet balance must be maintained to avoid redundancy. In addition, the Yankees management is assessing how each acquisition impacts defensive alignment, base running, and situational hitting. While offense often garners the spotlight, these subtler aspects of the game can dramatically influence outcomes in critical moments. Free agency also presents opportunities for creative roster management. One-year contracts for role players, depth pieces, or situational specialists can be leveraged to maintain flexibility while still improving the team. Strategic signings allow the Yankees to respond to unforeseen challenges such as injuries or underperformance, ensuring that the roster remains competitive throughout the season. This flexibility is particularly important in a league where trends shift rapidly and teams must adapt to maintain an edge. At the heart of all these considerations is the overarching goal: constructing a roster capable of contending for a World Series title. The Yankees front office operates with a sense of urgency and foresight, recognizing that each decision reverberates across multiple seasons. Every player evaluated, every potential trade or signing, is analyzed for immediate contribution and long-term value. Balancing financial responsibility with the pursuit of elite talent is never simple, yet it has been a defining feature of successful Yankees teams throughout history. The pursuit of high-profile players like Pete Alonso and Edwin Diaz demonstrates a willingness to be aggressive when opportunity aligns with strategic vision. Fans are naturally drawn to these stories because they represent both hope and ambition. The idea of acquiring a premier slugger from a rival team or a dominant closer capable of ending games with authority captures the imagination and fuels discussion across the city and beyond. Beyond just the names, the Yankees' approach signals a commitment to excellence and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. Each offseason, the team sends a message to competitors that they intend to compete at the highest level, both on paper and on the field. While other teams may hesitate or adopt a conservative approach, the Yankee strategy reflects a boldness rooted in tradition and a desire to maintain the franchise's status as perennial contenders. Another important element is the integration of analytics and scouting. Modern baseball requires that every acquisition be evaluated through a variety of lenses, from traditional statistics to advanced metrics that quantify everything from exit velocity to spin rate. The Yankees' ability to synthesize this information and make informed decisions gives them an edge in negotiations and player evaluation. Even when pursuing big names, the organization is looking beyond the surface, seeking players whose underlying performance indicators suggest sustainable success rather than fleeting peaks. Chemistry and clubhouse dynamics are also part of the equation. Bringing in new players, especially high-profile acquisitions, must align with the existing culture. The Yankees have historically prioritized individuals who not only perform on the field, but also contribute to a cohesive, competitive environment. Leadership, professionalism, and the ability to thrive under pressure are intangible qualities that can influence team performance as much as batting averages or strikeout rates. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers have been echoing through the baseball world, and they've suddenly turned into a deafening roar. Mike Trout might be a New York Yankee. Yes, that Mike Trout, the face of the Los Angeles Angels, the quiet superstar who has carried the weight of a franchise for more than a decade, could be on his way to the Bronx. The rumor broke late last night from unnamed sources close to the Yankees organization, and it has sent shockwaves through Major League Baseball. Social media exploded within minutes. Fans are already imagining Trout patrolling center field under the bright lights of Yankee Stadium. wearing the pinstripes that have defined baseball glory for generations. If this move is real, it would be one of the most seismic shifts in modern MLB history. TROUT, a three-time MVP and widely regarded as one of the greatest players of his generation, has long been tied to the Angels, a franchise that has, despite his brilliance, struggled to reach postseason success. The idea of TROUT teaming up with New York's power-heavy lineup almost sounds like something out of a video game. But here's the catch. Nothing is official. Neither the Yankees nor the Angels have confirmed any deal, and insiders are being unusually tight-lipped. Some reports claim negotiations have been in motion for weeks, while others insist it's still in the talking stage. Still, the sudden uptick in chatter from reliable baseball insiders gives this rumor a pulse that can't be ignored. Could TROUT really be ready to leave the only organization he's ever known? Is this the Yankees making yet another massive statement in their endless pursuit of dominance? Or is this just another wild off-season rumor blown out of proportion by the internet's rumor mill? For now, the baseball world waits, breathless, anxious, and maybe even a little terrified at the thought of Mike Trout donning the most famous uniform in sports. If it happens, it won't just be a sign. It will be an earthquake. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.